Good morning, it's Barbara. It's go day. I'm so excited. 61 degrees. I have decided that I'm taking my Korean to be my, warming thing. I do have my rain jacket. It is saying it's raining, but it's not actually raining on the ground here, so we'll see what happens. But I don't expect to need to worry about the rain until I get to New Orleans. I am taking my rain jacket. That sound you hear is my water heating up for my second cup of coffee because I gotta go. I got stuff to do, but I wanted to show you. I did pick up those flowers that were bent over. And this one bloomed today overnight, and this one's gonna bloom any minute. So Dennis will have some daffodils to enjoy on the kitchen window. Ooh, we need a new screen. There's my suitcase. It's very full, but it's a rolly case, and Dennis is taking me to Paoli, which means I don't have to lift it up the steps, so it should all be good. Good morning, it's Barbara. I don't have any coffee. It's coming. It's coming. So, congratulations, you have made it to the day I'm leaving, and you can stop hearing the anticipation of this trip. I really appreciate those of you who've stayed around. I'm just doing a regular lipstick that won't stay forever. This is, oh, my water's ready. This is Mary Kay. It's a nice color. And people will see my lips today. At least the train conductor will see my lips today. I'm gonna go make my coffee. There we are. Good morning. It's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Oofta. So, as you will know, I am very excited. We got our final tax stuff organized yesterday, and we are stopping at the post office to mail it today, and it's all done, and that's also a huge relief. And I'll tell you about Aura after I pause for Dennis making his coffee. He's all done. Well, I stopped by to visit Aura yesterday to tell her I was going on my vacation, and she remembered I was going on the train, wished me good luck. We had a very lovely, 45 minutes or whatever Kim was on her way. But I got there, and I could hear the restaurant area is right near the door when you come into their area. And I walked through the door, and as I was getting, because I figured she was probably at the end of lunch, and I would find her in the lunchroom. And I heard somebody say her name, and I couldn't tell what they were talking about, but I heard that Aura something something. So I turned the corner, and there's Aura sitting at a table with two other people. And three of the people who work there were all around her, and they were having a very lively discussion about whether rhubarb was celery or not. And of course, I gave them my opinion. But they were laughing and joking because there was strawberry rhubarb pie on the menu. And I don't know, I think Aura just is so agreeable that almost like the first thing they say she'll take. Just like, yeah, that's good. So anyway, I think she had ordered the ice cream. She didn't have anything in front of her. I think she ordered ice cream. But I said, oh, they have strawberry rhubarb pie. Do you like that? She said, oh, I love it. I'm like, okay, well, you can have strawberry rhubarb pie. So she had it, but she was very full, even though I think she got the salmon. I got to tell them, don't give her the salmon. She doesn't eat it. I gotta nudge them to remember her, wants a little bit. Because the other thing was she's having pie. I said, would you like a cup of coffee? Oh, yeah. But and I'm like, but you're not going to ask for it. She said, no, I don't want to be any trouble. I'm like, Aura, they want to give you what you want. You got to let them know. And your coffee's the least amount of trouble. Your coffee's no more trouble than a glass of water. She drinks it black. Anyway, so she got pie and coffee for dessert. She didn't finish her pie because she was full. But she was just laughing and open, happy face, and there was no how long am I going to be here conversation. So it was another really lovely. I left there feeling really good about how she's doing. And, the only thing she said was, it's really nice here. These people are really nice. And she had a lively conversation. She had Ray at her table, and Ray's a talker. And yeah, it was good. It was good. I haven't heard from Kim yet, how things went with her yesterday. Kim and I pass in the parking lot. We're like the cop cars. We open our door, But I had just talked to her because I wanted to let her know. Anyway, so that was a nice visit with Aura, and that was good. Almost everything is crossed off my list. And I will be picking up I could cross something else. Picking up, going back upstairs for one more thing. The only problem I have left to figure out is my purse/bag situation. I'm going to want to carry my sketchbook around New Orleans, so I have to have a little bit of a tote thing. Now, I have a black leather that will work. And I think I'm just going to go with that. And I have a fanny pack that's my travel fanny pack that Dennis got me years and years and years ago that I love. It's the perfect size. You can fit your wallet in it. You can fit your passport in it. And it's not a typical looking fanny pack, but it's a fanny pack. So I guess I'm going to take that and the tote. You can see me. I was thinking that's me emptying all the junk out of my purse. I must have had 15 pens and pencils in my purse. It was so jammed full. But I'm thinking that I probably am not going to take my purse. So we'll see. So that's my last decision, and I have to make it within an hour because we're leaving in an hour. I'm leaving in an hour. I do not know how the vlogging will go. I suspect that I am going to be doing shorts. So if you have to go hunt for shorts and it doesn't come up on your device normally under my channel, there may be shorts about New Orleans because I don't know how to edit on my phone. In fact, I don't think I can edit anymore. The machine that I was editing on is gone. I think Dennis can load my editing software on my laptop, and maybe I'll have him do that sometime. But keep your eye on Instagram. I'm DEEVAAS on Instagram, just like I am on Ravelry. And so I'll be posting pictures of our trip there. And I'm expecting to probably do some shorts, and they will probably be posted at any time because I'll want to take still pictures and things like that. So so I'll just have little bits and pieces of video that I might just put up, maybe with no captions or anything. Well, I always talk when I do those videos, so you'll be able to hear what I think at the moment. But whether I do a full-on vlog, I'm not sure. You might find 3 or 4 shorts a day. Who knows? Who knows? But tomorrow morning I'm going to be on the train, and I do not know how. I did a short on the train once when I took the train to Mississippi a couple of years ago to see Christy. I don't know how it'll be on the train. So, but I'm taking my tripod after I'm done using it right now, and just in case I can do vlogs. We're gonna have a nice room. I don't have a space I could do it, so we'll see. I am not going to stress about that. I feel like the last few months have been incredibly stressful for me. And you have gone through it with me. Thank you so much for your help and your encouragement. But my last few months between taxes and Aura and, emotions. It's been really, really tough. And to be honest, I was trying to figure it out last night because I have been so anxious for this vacation, as you know. And I realized that I was more excited about this vacation than some of my amazing vacations. Well, maybe not more, but as excited. And it's just, I got my train ticket like February 2nd. And it was just like a beacon of hope. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. Like if I can get through to get on that train, all the hard stuff of the first quarter will be done. And I can just go and not worry about anything. I'm just going to not worry about anything. Whatever's going on here, Dennis will take care of. And all the tax stuff is done for the moment. We ended up doing an extension, which we had never done before. So we're putting a little piece of paper and a check in the mail today. Apparently you don't have to pay your taxes on an extension to the state. I guess, in Pennsylvania. If we're wrong, then we'll be hit with a penalty. Yeah. So I think it's going to take the whole train ride down to New Orleans before I completely release the tension or whatever, you know, the excitement of going and the work of going. But yeah. But I'm leaving Aura feeling great. She was doing great yesterday. She was just enjoying her lunch and her sitting there with other people that she was enjoying their company. And I left just as the musicians were setting up to serenade everybody in the restaurant. I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave you here. And, you know, Kim was right behind me, so. She has not had a day there that she didn't have family stop by, so she knows she hasn't been deserted. And that's good. So I'm going to upload this and finalize my purse decision and get that loaded up. And I think I'm ready to go. Yeah, a tripod. I got to put it in the bag after I'm done with it. My razor is charging. There you go. Those are the only two things. I made some of my cocktail and I put it in my water bottle that my Sammy gave me for Christmas. So I'll got to remember to grab that out of the fridge. And when I'm there, I'll have a water bottle, which is good. That's got a star next to it. All right, I'm done. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please. And keep an eye out for shorts and things from NOLA, because that's where I'm going to be. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.